Heyo, happy Friday. Friday! All right, CrossFit in gym, here we go. First thing we're doing is some gymnastics conditioning here. We're working on the core. We're gonna tighten up some hollow body positions. We're gonna work that arch hold. So front core here is getting worked. We're working the erectors here to make sure that you guys can make those really good kipping shapes when we do things like pull-ups, toes to bar, muscle ups, handstand push-ups. Almost forgot what our gymnastics movements were. Oof. So the way this is gonna work, everything's on a minute timer. So we're going every minute on the minute for 4 minutes. The first 4 sets, we're gonna do a 20-second hollow hold. I've got Dave in a video here in a second showing you some great hollow hold options. We're gonna go hands down the side so that we really focus on shoulders crunching forward, pulling towards the hips as we lift those feet off the ground. So 4 sets of 20 seconds hollow hold. After you do 4 sets of that, we're gonna roll over and we're gonna do 4 sets of 20-second arch holds. And we're really just trying to get in tune with our butt, our low back erectors here that help us make that really tough arch shape so that we can generate a lot of force when our kipping movements. And then finally, this last piece is just gonna really help warm you up for the conditioning. We're gonna go scap pull-ups, hanging from the bar, arms stay straight, we're moving up and down through the shoulder, making sure those lats are turned on and ready for us. You'll do 7 of those, and then you're gonna knock out 7 air squats. And again, this is all to prep you up for the conditioning piece to come. So it's 4 sets of everything, everything's on the minute. After you knock that out, what we're gonna move into is our conditioning piece for the day. We've got 10 down to 1, 2 movements. Toes to bar, dumbbell squats. This is gonna be 55 reps of each movement. This is gonna get really spicy really quickly. We're gonna go, I think it's a 13-minute time cap. Refer to the website for confirmation. But I think it's a 13-minute cap here. Bam. And what we want is largely these sets to be unbroken. So if your toes to bar are really good, your challenge is to do every one of these sets without coming off the bar. If you know that's not an option for you, but you can still get those 55 done in that time domain, try it out. Make sure you take care of your hands here. That's gonna be really huge. And then the other movement is gonna be the double dumbbell or kettlebell squat. So I've got a pair of dumbbells on my shoulders, back head of the dumbbell rests on my shoulders, elbows stay in front of my body. We wanna try to avoid this at all costs. It's not great for your shoulder. We're gonna keep those elbows in front, back head's here, and I'm just squatting down and up. If you did the open workout with these in them, it was like 10 down to 1, it was gnarly. So this is gonna give you a great leg pump here. So we're moving up and down. 10 toes to bar, 10 squats, then 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, all the way down to 1 and 1. And again, your goal is to get this done in under 13 minutes. As we look at the levels here, if you are a toes to bar ninja, again, I want you to try to take those toes to bar in unbroken sets, and then you're gonna grab 70 pounds for the dudes, 53 pounds for the ladies, and I want these to be kettlebells. Why the kettlebell? Because this position that you have to hold the kettlebells in is gonna tax the core even more and really make you work with that upper back. So I love the kettlebell squat for that. For the fitness level, we've got just toes to bar, trying to get through all those reps, 50, 35. Again, these squats, no question, should be unbroken. Like you put those suckers on your shoulder, you're getting all of those reps done before you put them down. Make that a priority when you pick your weights. As we move down, we've got a couple options for some of the lower kind of just scaling options here. We can either start in the round of 8, just because we know that this is a lot, and we can start at the round of 8, still with the same goal of keeping everything unbroken, or we can rock the kipping knees to elbow and a little bit lighter weight. So that kipping knees to elbow, it's the same kipping mechanic of that arch to hollow, but instead of trying to take my toes to the bar, what I really just want to do is try to tuck my knees up towards my elbows or my armpits here. So it's gonna get me thinking about that crunching movement, getting everything moving while I'm pulling those shoulders back. So the kipping knees to elbow, and then a lighter dumbbell so that we can do, lighter pair of dumbbells, so that we can do all the reps unbroken. And then for our health level today, if you want to try it out, we've got the med ball sit-up, sitting all the way up, reaching all the way back, med ball touches the floor. I'm gonna reach up and touch the ground in front of me with that ball on every rep, keeping the reps exactly the same. That's gonna get nice and spicy. Pick a weight that you can, again, do all of these quickly unbroken. I think a 10 to 14 pound med ball should do the trick for almost everyone. If you don't have a med ball, access to one, you can just grab like a dumbbell or some form of weighted object. Make sure you don't crush your toes or anything. Or feel free to rock these as sit-ups and maybe double reps or 1.5 times reps, whatever you've got available to you. So that's gonna be our gymnastics, endurance, ab work here, and then our conditioning. Guys, go get it. It's been a fun week. Let's make sure we cap Friday off just like we usually do with smiles and fast fitness. All right, see ya. Happy Friday, everyone. CrossFit, we're here to work on your core gymnastics strength today. So we're gonna start off with some hollow holds. As we do the hollow hold, I'm reaching my toes out as far away as I can. I've really only got about 3-4 inches of space between me and the floor. I don't need to be way up here. And then the other major key is reaching my shoulders up towards my hips so I can keep that really active core engagement. Keep your arms down by your side. That just helps you set yourself up for the best positions possible. So that's hollow hold. And then we're gonna roll over. We're gonna do the opposite of that position, which is gonna be the arch hold. So Dave's gonna reach his hands. He can either reach behind him or out in front, and then he's gonna arch that chest up again as he reaches these feet and thighs off the floor. He wants to hold this. We're really trying to get you really in touch with these spinal erectors here, your hamstrings, your butt, all that. So these are just holds. You're gonna be static. Do whatever feels most comfortable with your arms. All right. Continuing our gymnastics progressions here, we're working the scat pull-ups. Legs and body are completely long here. We're moving just through the shoulder. We're pulling down on the bar with our lats. Arms stay completely straight, so you're gonna knock out these reps on this minute, and then you're gonna immediately move into the air squat. With these air squats, we're trying to get you primed and ready for the next piece here. So really emphasize that upright torso, that knees out position. Move slow if you need to make sure that you're hitting all the right spots here. No need to be in a rush. Again, we're priming you for the next piece.